Live shot from Elk Lake. The training never stops, but they stopped long enough to cheer this morning, Jordy.
They sure did, Hud. Thank you. Island athletes are officially on the podium. The Victoria-based men's 8 rowing crew executed a near-perfect race plan in today's final, earning Canada's first silver medal at London 2012. And here's the happy group. Captained by Victoria's Malcolm Howard, the Canadians poured it on over the final 250 meters, eclipsing the British boat, finishing just behind the powerhouse Germans. Now, this is a superb result for Canada, considering they finished last in their opening heat last Saturday, battling back for a silver finish. Congratulations, Malcolm Howard, Andrew Burns, Brian Price, Gabe Bergen, Jeremiah Brown, Will Crothers, Doug Zima, Robert Gibson, and Conlon McCabe. Now, Howard, Burns, and Price were all members of the 2008 gold medal men's 8 in Beijing. Now, even though they happened on the Thames, those last 20 glorious strokes were made possible by thousands of painful hours on the waters of Elk Lake. And that's where we find our Erin Glazier with a very special guest. Erin.
Jordan, a man who would know about those thousands of painful hours of training would be Kyle Hamilton, 2008 gold medalist, joins me now here at Elk Lake. What a brilliant race this morning. You were up early. Lots of people here up early to watch that race. Take us through it from your perspective.
Well, I think the guys executed a fantastic race plan. It was a little different than they normally do. This time, instead of going out hard at the beginning, they stuck with it. They were powering it along, and come 1,000 meters, they poured on the juice, and as you saw, they passed the Brits in the last 250 meters.
A lot of people not giving this men's 8 team a chance in this race. Maybe they weren't going to medal, just 3 returning rowers. You say no. The experience was there, got better as the heats and the races went on.
Yeah, I think they came in, a lot of people were talking about how inexperienced they were, how untested they were, and that seemed to show in the first heat, and so that just built from there. And the guys have faced a lot of adversity over the last 2 years, and they did what they always did. They pulled together as a crew, they said nothing's going to stop them, and they stuck to the game plan. And in doing so, they're tested now, and they came through in flying colors.
The Germans take the gold medal, Canada with the silver. They were visibly excited, as you were in 08, winning the gold medal. It didn't really matter what the color was on this day.
No, I think when they went through what they did over the course of the week, and having that tough heat, and having all the pressure thrust on them, you know, when you come out on top, and when you can beat the crews that beat you in the heat, and you can beat the British on their home soil, I think that's a big win for them, and it's a big win for Canada.
And we're not done yet. We've got the women's lightweight doubles semis tomorrow. David Calder and Scott Franson, their final on Friday. We're hoping for more medals in the water for these rowers.
Absolutely, and tomorrow the women's 8 go at 4:30 local time here, and so we've got a number of medals up for grabs, and the men's 8 really got the ball rolling, and let's hope we can keep it rolling.
Here's hoping.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Kyle. Jordan, exciting as always, and there's always rowers out here watching as we are up early in the morning to catch these races, but what a fantastic finish for the men's 8 this morning.
Erin Glazier reporting live. Thank you, Erin. Now, while the rowers struck silver, another BC Olympian broke his long Olympic drought. I'm talking about Mission BC's Brent Hayden. He finished 3rd in the final of the men's 100-meter free to claim bronze behind American Nathan Adrian and Australia's James Magnuson. Now, Hayden was a world champ, a Commonwealth Games champ, and a Canadian record holder, but failed to reach the podium in his last 2 Olympics. It's also the first medal ever for a Canadian in the 100-meter freestyle. Now, more good news from rowing. Dave Calder and Scott Franson are through to the finals in the men's pair. The Victoria pair started slowly, but found the rhythm, finishing 3rd in today's semi. They row for gold Friday morning, but New Zealand are the overwhelming favorites. Calder and Franson won silver in Beijing. Tough day for Victoria's Ryder Hejjedal, though. The Giro d'Italia champ finished 27th in the Olympic time trial. This brings Ryder's games to an end after he finished 63rd in the road race last Saturday. Hometown favorite and Tour de France champ Bradley Wiggins took gold for Great Britain. Now, behold your medal standings. China is now out front with 30 medals. 17 of those are gold. The U.S. sits just one back with 29. 12 gold. Japan sitting 3rd with 17 medals. Great start for them in these games. Canada, pretty decent start ourselves with 6 total medals. Keep in mind now we had 18 medals in Beijing, and we're only through day 5 of competition. The Victoria Shamrocks earned themselves home floor advantage in the first round of the WLA Playoffs, and this weekend they welcome the Coquitlam Adirondacks. Despite finishing ahead of the next, the Shamrocks lost the season series 2-1. Coach Bob Hayes has not yet named his starting keeper. Young Matt Flindell has been stellar all year, but he's also got veteran Chris Levis at the ready. The Rocks aren't short of confidence heading into a tough series.
An outstanding goaltender. They've got a big defense. Their offense runs through Dane Dobie, who's a star in the pro league and a star in this league. So and I think we're just starting to really round into our game that we want to be doing. So I think it'll be a great series.
You know, the games we did lose to Coquitlam, I thought we outplayed them in both games. I think one game we lost by a goal with like under a minute left, and the other one we lost in overtime. So I think we were definitely in both those games, and you know what? I think we got a good matchup against them in the first round.
Shamrocks Nation hoping a couple thousand fans show up for Game 1 that Saturday night at Bear Mountain Arena. Face-off is at 7:45. I think I'll be halfway through my Olympic viewing Saturday at 7:45. What a great day.
Yeah, fantastic day. Boy, what a showing the rowers made on the water. And talk about digging deep to get it done.
Totally, and as they said, it didn't matter the color, but silver is just so sweet. Well done.
And you told us earlier about Ryder. You know, no shame in his finish. He has done us proud.
He has. What an amazing year for him. Giro champ. No Canadian's ever done that. We get to welcome the man home in the next couple of days. August 10th.
Friday.
Yeah.
All right, Jordy, see you at 6:45.